Hey guys, and welcome back or to my channel. My name is Michaela, and in today's video I have a review for you all with the new Pretty Fresh collection from Colourpop, and I'm super excited. My package was delayed. I think that they had like a really big order, so they weren't expecting, I guess, the volume or the amount of orders that they got, and so mine got delayed. And since mine was delayed, they sent me a, looks like an ultra glossy lip, so I will be using this in my review as well. Why not? But basically the Pretty Fresh collection came with a blending sponge, a hydrating hyaluronic primer, a hydrating hyaluronic setting mist, as well as a tinted moisturizer. And you all know I love me a good tinted moisturizer. So let's begin. Okay, so here is what the sponge looks like, not wet. It's really soft. Kind of reminds me the shape anyways. It's like the Real Technique sponge. But yeah, really soft. So yeah, I'm gonna wet this and I'll be right back. So here is the sponge now wet, and it's really soft, really squishy. Whenever you wet this, make sure you get out all the water, because it does kind of hold on to water, so I had to really like squeeze to get majority of the water out. So yeah, just a little FYI about that. Here is the setting mist. It's a beautiful, like, what do you call it? It's like a peachy color. And here is the primer. Alright, so let's start out with the primer. Okay, so I don't know if you can see, it's a little on the thin side, not super runny, but it's definitely a thinner primer. It smells really good. And it feels really soothing and hydrating. I'm just gonna add a little bit more. This feels really nice. Okay. Now for the Pretty Fresh Tinted Moisturizer. It says it's a hydrating tinted moisturizer with skin perfecting lightweight coverage for fresh, healthy looking skin. This is for all skin types. And here is what the packaging looks like. Comes with a little squeezy tube. And I got mine in the shade Medium Dark 13W. And I kind of just guessed, so let's see. Looks okay. Hopefully that's okay. Alright, so I'm just gonna take it and dunk on the sponge, and let's apply. Okay, so here is what my face is looking like. So it's got like a subtle glow, but for the most part it pretty much just looks like skin. It's very, very, very lightweight. I use like 4 pumps to get this amount of coverage, but right now my skin is like freaking out, so I just wanted a little bit more coverage to try to cover that up. And as you can see, it doesn't really cover up any spots. And as far as redness, it's gonna show some redness. I have some redness here and here and a little on my chin, and it's not really covering that up. So it is extremely lightweight, extremely light coverage, and it's not very blendable. It's not very buildable. So you're not going to be able to get this up to a medium coverage. It's light coverage, and that's it. Okay? So if you have any blemishes that you were like wanting to cover up, this is not going to get it. If you have pretty clear skin and you just want to put something on to even out your skin tone, then this will be really, really good. I actually really like the finish. It's not too glowy, it's not too dewy. I've tried some tinted moisturizers before that gave a really nice glow, and while I like the glow, I know a lot of people might find it greasy looking or oily looking, and so I do believe that this would be great for all skin types. Alright, so let's go ahead and try out the mist. So I'm just going to shake this up and try this out. The mist is not really fine. Maybe if okay. For the mist, you want to like hold it like an entire arm's length away from your face and spray it, because it's kind of aggressive. So I'm just gonna give you a quick rundown on my first impressions on these products. First of all, the sponge, I feel like it absorbs a lot of product. It applied the moisturizer pretty well, but it soaked up so much of the product that I'm gonna say on this. This primer right here, bomb. I love this primer, and I will really enjoy using this primer with other foundations and little combinations that I have in mind. And this is really moisturizing, super hydrating. If you have dry skin, you will love this. This is so bomb. Okay, the tinted moisturizer, again, if you have blemishes and you want to cover those blemishes, this is not gonna do it. This is very, very sheer. As you can see, it's very sheer. So this would only really be for people who don't have much to cover up. So it would, in this situation, it's to each their own, because whenever my skin is clearer, I prefer tinted moisturizers like this. But whenever I'm having a bit of a like flare up, then I prefer, you know, a little bit more coverage. But this has a beautiful finish. It applied well. It doesn't feel like gross on my face. I did put 4 pumps, and it still feels pretty lightweight on the skin. It looks like skin. It's not super dewy. It's not too glowy. It's like the perfect like balance. And the mist smells really good. By the way, the primer smells bomb as well. They kind of smell the same, but this mist smells really, really good. It feels nice and refreshing and cooling to the skin. The mist is a bit aggressive though, so you want to make sure that you extend and get like a full arm's length away from your face before you spray this, because the mist is a little bit intense, so make sure you do that. But overall, I think that this collection is really nice, and it's really good for people with pretty good skin as it is. So if you're someone who has, you know, clear skin most of the time, then this collection is going to be bomb for you. If not, then. But what I would definitely recommend, my favorite product out of this whole collection, is the primer. This primer, dry skin girls are gonna love this. This is gonna be so useful whenever it gets cooler here, because my skin like just goes through like desert phase in the winter time, so this is gonna be perfect for that. This sponge, I'm probably not gonna use the sponge ever again. It's too, I think the fact that it's too like squishy and it's like airy, this just soaked up so much product. And this is definitely not what you want to use for this tinted moisturizer. That actually may work better with a brush. I don't know. If I do try it with a brush, I'll be sure to leave that information down below in the description box so you can see. But do stay tuned for an update, because this is just my first impressions. I'm not going to do a wear test. But yeah, that will complete today's video. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to leave me a like, a comment, and also if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.